Stop. Security first. Security is a top priority for everyone. As an IT company, we want to assure you that 3CX chat system offers end-to-end encryption while also running over a TLS secured communication channel. If you require a secure SEEP protocol, PrismRoute can utilize a dedicated path with TLS for fully encrypted calls between offices worldwide. While you are using PrismRoute Securic channels, whether you're in Seattle, Washington, calling a colleague in Prague or in Tehran, either in a separate department or connected via a 3CX bridge, your chats and calls are always protected. This section provides fundamental knowledge about chat security, SSL, and TLS. While we won't go into advanced details, we believe everyone should have a basic understanding of these concepts, as security is more important than ever. Deep dive into chat security. 3CX employs end-to-end encryption, TLS transmission, WebRTC security, AES 256 storage encryption, role-based access, and compliance measures. This ensures confidential communication while giving IT administrators full control over security policies. Key security features include end-to-end encryption, or E2EE. 3CX chat uses secure WebSockets, WSS, and HTTPS, TLS version 1.2 or 1.3, for user-to-user communication. Chat messages are encrypted in transit to prevent interception or tampering. Secure transmission with TLS or SSL. Transport layer security provides a secure channel for data exchange. Messages are sent over HTTPS on port 443, protecting against eavesdropping and man-in-the-middle attacks. WebRTC security for external live chat. 3CX live chat leverages WebRTC for real-time peer-to-peer encryption. DTLS-SRTP secures voice and video chats. Database and storage encryption. Chat logs on the 3CX server use AES 256 encryption. You can enable automatic deletion of old messages to reduce long-term data exposure. Role-based access control, or RBAC. Chat access in 3CX version 20 is managed by a range of user roles, including admin, manager, receptionist, department administrator, system owner, and more. These roles allow for precise control over permissions, ensuring that each team member has the right level of access. Administrators can easily customize these permissions via the 3CX Management Console to fit their organization's needs. Secure Authentication and Access Controls, SAML, or Single Sign-On, integration allows for strong authentication. Multi-factor authentication can also be enabled for added security. Compliance and data privacy. When deployed properly, 3CX can meet GDPR and HIPAA requirements. IT admins control logs and chat histories for data protection compliance. Secure hosting for cloud and on-premise. 3CX cloud instances use Google Cloud, AWS, or Azure with built-in security layers. On-premise installations give you full control over your security configurations. 3CX Chat Overview. With 3CX, you can securely send and receive SMS, MMS, WhatsApp, and Facebook messages, provided they're set up in your service plan. If you're the owner looking to enable SMS or MMS, contact us at crm@prismroute.com or visit PrismRoute service forms and fill out the 10DLC form. Due to new regulations, you must complete this form to enable outbound SMS, though inbound SMS is typically allowed without extra steps. Using 3CX Chat. Let's explore how to use 3CX Chat to communicate with your colleagues, and in a later section, with your clients. Accessing the chat. Click on Chat in the left-hand menu. Recent or ongoing chats will appear here. To continue an existing conversation, select it from the list. Alternatively, go to the team page and click the chat icon next to a colleague's name. Starting a new chat. In the chat screen, click the plus icon at the top left. Choose Start Chat or Create Group Chat. If you select Start Chat, find the teammate you want to message and begin typing. A single blue tick indicates the message has been delivered but not read. A double blue tick means the recipient has opened or read the message. A gray tick means the message is not delivered yet. Perhaps the recipient is offline or not registered. You can also send files, images, emojis, and more. Template message replies. 3CX offers template messages for quick responses. Click on Add Template, then select a category, for example, New Cat. Type your message in the box, including placeholders like %customer name %, which automatically fills with the contact's name. When you choose this template in a chat, 3CX replaces the placeholders with actual details, making it perfect for customer support. Additional chat features. You can add participants by clicking the relevant icon to invite another person to the conversation. Keep in mind, a new participant can see the previous chat history. You can start a voice or video call directly from the chat window. Use the icons at the top of the screen to archive or delete conversations. Group chats work similarly. Just select multiple users from the start. What can users do with 3CX Chat? First, internal team communication. You can send and receive instant messages one-on-one or in groups. Create private or public group chats. Forward messages to other users or groups. Use emojis and GIFs for better interaction. File and media sharing. Share images, videos, PDFs, and other documents. Preview shared files without downloading. Drag and drop file sharing on desktop. Cross-platform messaging. Access chats from the web client, mobile app, or Windows app. Messages sync in real time across all devices. Customer and external chat. Chat with website visitors using the 3CX Live Chat widget. Transfer chat sessions to another agent. Integrate and chat via Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. Convert chats into voice or video calls instantly. Now we would like to see the chat system in action and in detail. We previously explained TalkLink and MeetLink on 3CX, and now we want to show you how to use them in practice. This is a great feature of your phone system. You can include the link in your email signature or send it directly to special clients, allowing them to call you without needing a phone. Another use case is when your client or customer is not in the country and you need to speak with them, or they need to speak with you. On the left side, go to Settings. Within Settings, you will find the 3CX URL. If you remember, we explained that if you are using PrismRoute, your domain should be something like yourcompanyname.prismroute.online or .net / your chosen name for Talk URL. We also explained how to change the name. For those who do not remember, simply go to the 3CX Talk menu and change it. Please note that you can use lowercase letters and numbers only, and the name must be unique, not used by any colleagues. Let's perform a test. Suppose you are working in PrismRoute and need to speak with your client. Please copy this link and send it to your client or customer. The customer will open the link in the browser on the left side. Your client will be prompted to enter a name and an email address. I have entered my name and the company's email address. Please inform your clients that once they enter their email and name and begin the chat, they cannot change these details upon returning to the link unless they clear their browser cookies. Okay, let's click on Chat. You can see that this page has been accessed. Let's demonstrate what happens if this link is closed and reopened. As previously explained, it will not be possible to enter with the same name and email address again. In order to change this information, the browser's cookies must be cleared first. Once the client enters their details and clicks Start Chat, they are redirected to this page. To initiate the conversation, they must send a message first. As soon as the client sends a message, an unread message indicator will appear on the chat icon showing 1. At the top, the client's name, or the name they entered, and the first message they sent will be visible. You can choose to reply or ignore the message. Upon replying, the interface remains similar to what was previously explained, but there are some key differences that will be highlighted here. Notably, clients cannot send files to you, while you are able to send files to them. The 3CX Talk link is designed for ease of use, click and go, making it accessible to anyone. However, for security reasons, the client is restricted from sending files, which could potentially harm your system. Secure communication ensures that no unauthorized party can access the data in transit, though files are not subject to deep antivirus scanning. Now, let's demonstrate how files can be sent to the client. Click on the This button down right, choose a file, for example, a PDF, and send it. The client will then have access to the file. Another excellent feature to highlight is the use of templates. Templates are an efficient way to send messages to clients, as they eliminate the need to repeatedly type their email addresses and names. Once created, templates can be shared across your entire company, enabling everyone to use them. Since templates are crucial, let's review them again. By clicking on Templates, you can view the existing templates. If needed, new templates can be created. To create a new template, click on Add Template, select a category from the drop-down menu, for example, New Cat, then provide a name for the template. For example, we name the template as Test. Enter your message and choose the corresponding dynamic fields. The message might be something like, "Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Customer name %. Is this your email, customer email %? Please find my email below. Agent email %, thank you, agent name %. After the template is created, click OK to confirm. Upon sending the message, it will automatically replace the placeholders with the client-specific details. In addition to file and template options, there is also an emoji icon. This feature allows clients to use emojis from their smartphone or the platform they are using. Next, let's explore what happens when the client clicks on Call Us. By pressing this button, the client can initiate a call to you. In some browsers, the button may not appear, so it's important to advise the client to use browsers like Chrome, the latest Edge, or Firefox. This is the same link you provided for the client to call you. Once the client clicks the call button, you will see an incoming call, with the visitor's name and a large screen indicating it's a live chat. You also have the option to forward the call to voicemail by clicking on the voicemail button. Once the call is answered, the interface remains similar to the dialer page. You can transfer the call, add another participant, initiate a conference, or put the call on hold. Recording the call is possible, but please be aware that, by default, recording is off. It is advisable to check with your company's management to determine if recording is allowed. Please note that PrismRoute does not have access to your recording files. Please consult your authorized management personnel for more information. You can also see the video call button. If you click it, you can convert the call into a video call. Both parties must have access to a camera and ensure that their browser has permission to access it. Moving on to other features, there are 2 buttons and a 3-dot menu on the top right of the screen. The middle button, labeled Dealt With, represented as a checkmark, will close the session. If the client wishes to contact you again, they will need to initiate a new session. As mentioned earlier, clients cannot change their email or name once entered, unless they clear their cookies. Let's explore the additional menus available by clicking on the 3 dots on the right side. The first option is Information, which displays information about the current chat. This includes both the client's and your details, such as the IP address, email, and name. Additionally, the client's information can be saved to your phone book. To add the client's information, click on the plus sign and complete the required fields. If a photo is added, it becomes easier to identify the client when they send messages in the future, as long as they continue using the same contact information. Please note that you may have the ability to update the contact in the company's phone book, whether it's the 3CX company phone book or an integrated third-party phone book, such as Microsoft 365, used by your company. At the bottom of the page, the interaction history is also visible. Also, this information can be accessed by clicking on the header. The second option is Archive, which stores the chat exchange for future reference. The third option functions similarly to Deal With, closing the session. The final option, Block Anonymous User, allows you to block the current visitor. You can set a duration for the block and specify the reason, preventing the client from contacting you during that period. You can also click the arrow, similar to 3CX Chat. If the message is downloadable, you can download it, or you can forward it to a colleague. On 3CX TalkLink, you also have the option to transfer an entire conversation to a colleague, which is very important. Let's see this feature in action. Suppose your extension is 1000, and you need to transfer the chat to extension 1003. Click on the transfer button, select 1003, and click transfer. Let's see what happens on your colleague's extension. A notification pop-up appears, and if your colleague accepts and replies, they will have full access to the message exchange between you and the client. In this scenario, you will no longer be part of the chat. In conclusion, all features can be accessed by right-clicking on the chat on the left side or by clicking on the three dots.